Hello mga anak! Kamusta kayo? Sana ang lahat ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Isang masaya at kawili-wiling talakayan para sa sipnayan. Habang nanonood at nakikinig kayo, mangyaring i-jot down ninyo ang mga mahahalagang kaalaman na sa inyo ay aking ihahatid. Sa bawat tanong ko ay inaasahang i-comment ang mga kasagutan nyo sa comment box. Alam kong handa na kayong makinig, kaya naman atin ang umpisahan. Umpisahan natin ang talakayan sa pagpili ninyo ng emoji. Ang emoji ay babase natin sa kung ano ang nararamdaman natin sa oras na ito. Tingnan natin kung ano magiging sagot ninyo. Comment your feelings for today. Umpisahan natin sa isang
Knock knock.
knock-knock. Tingnan natin kung magiging habay ang knock-knock na hinanda ko
Knock,
para
knock.
sa inyo. Measures of central tendency.
Who's there?
Make me know the other measure of central tendency. And
Who's
another
there?
thing, other measure of position. They divide the data into equal parts. Hey, statistics, in your method is a comprehension of data, drawing conclusions. There you go. Sana naging habay sa inyo ang knock-knock ko. Let me present you an example of measures of central tendency. And that is in math quiz. Some students in a class for 12, 13, 17, 13, 20, 19, and 11. Find the middle and the score or scores that appeared most. In terms of finding or knowing the answer on the first question, which is finding the middle or median, what are we going to do first? Yes, we need to arrange the given set of elements into ascending order. Okay lang din na mag-start tayo sa ang order natin is descending. Parehas lang din naman yung kalalabasan niya. Pero doon na tayo sa gawin natin or lagi nating inuumpisahan sa mababa papunta sa mataas. So, we have, yes, that is 11. And then, reminder, always remember mga anak ko, in terms of listing the given set of elements, do not forget to put mark. Kasi dyan tayo kadalasang nalilito. Okay lang kapag ganito ang set of elements or yung data natin, kakaunti. Pero kapag madami na yung set of elements natin mga anak ko, doon na tayo nalilito. Minsan lumalabes, minsan nagkukulang. Kaya ang mas magandang gawin doon, after nating ma-list, is lalagyan natin ng marka. And then after that 11 is, yes, that is 12, 13, 13, 17, 19, and 20. That is the arrangement. And next natin mga anak ko is determining the number of elements. If the number of elements is even, we need to find the two middle scores then divide it into 2. Kapag add naman mga anak ko, kung ano yung nasa gitna, then therefore, that is our median. So yun ang pagkakaiba. Now, ano ba pag sinabing even? Ano ba pag sinabing add? Comment nyo nga yung mga sagot ninyo sa comment box. I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer that question. Great! So, tingnan natin kung tama ang naging kasagutan ninyo. Kapag ang ating given set of elements is odd, pag sinabing odd, those are number not divisible by 2. Kapag sinabi namang even, those are number which are divisible by 2. Let's have or let us determine how many elements do we have in this data. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 7? Is it odd or even? Great. That is odd. Therefore, kung ano yung nasa gitna niya, exactly, yun na yung ating needed. So we have this one. So we have 3 here, and we also have 3 here. So yun yung needed natin. Ma'am, paano po kung meron tayo pang isang data dito? Yan po, ma'am. May isa pa po tayong data. Ano po yung magiging sagot natin? So, sabi sa atin, kapag ang set of data is even, we need to find the two middle scores, then divide it into 2. Ngayon, ang magiging 2 scores na natin dito is eto, 13 and 17. So, ang gagawin natin, i-add natin siya after adding, divide it into 2, and then therefore, that is our middle score. Did you get it, mga anak? Nakakahabol ba? Okay, good. So, next question naman dito, mga anak ko, is what is the score or scores that appeared most? So, burahin ko lang mga anak ko dito yung nilagay kong 20 kasi ang given set of data lang naman dito, mga anak ko, is eto. So, dito, mga anak, pag sinabing appeared most, ano kaya ang ibig sabihin nun? Good. Pag sinabing appeared most, ano ba yung score na lumabas ng mas higit sa iba? Or higit sa iba? Huwag na natin sabihin mas higit sa iba, parang pangit pakinggan kasi. So, alin dito sa score na ito ang humigit sa iba? Lumabas ng mas marami kesa sa ibang score. So, mapapansin natin dito, ang naging nadoble lang naman is 13. Therefore, the number that appeared most is, yes, that is 13. I have here the Batangas weather forecast for May 15 up to May 22. Suppose that we need to find the median and temperature or temperatures that appeared most. What are we going to do in order to find them? Yes, in terms of median, we will arrange the given set of temperature into ascending order. Uulitin ko. Pwedeng gamitin ang ascending order or pwede din ang descending order. Kaya lamang natin ginagamit ang ascending order dahil sa doon na tayo nasanay. Pero maalin man ang gamitin nating order, parehas lamang din ang kanyang kalalabasan. Now, after arranging the given set of data, we will count how many elements do we have. So let us count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it says that if the given set of data or elements is equal to even, we will find the two middle scores, then divide it into 2. So if we have 8 divided into 2, we will be having, yes, we will be having 4. Meaning to say, that is the 4th and 5th that we will add and then divide it into 2. So if we're going to add 28 and 29, we will be having, yes, we will be having 57. And if we're going to divide it into 2, we will be having, yes, we will be having 28.5. That is the degree for median. How about now for the temperature or temperature that appeared most? Pag sinabing appeared most, mas higit or higit na lumabas in the given set of data. So dito mga anak, we have 27, 28, and 32. So those are the temperature that appeared most in the given set of data. Ngayon mga anak, kapag nakita natin na, ay, dalawa din yung 29 degrees, dalawa din yung 31 degrees, ibig sabihin, there is no such temperature or temperatures that appeared most. Kasi pare-parehas lamang sila ng bilang na lumabas doon sa given set of data. Again, kung pare-parehas ang bilang ng isang data or yung bilang ng dami na lumabas siya, pare-parehas lang yung bilang. Ibig sabihin wala tayong appeared most. Kasi nga appeared most, ibig sabihin mas hinigit niya or mas higit siya sa kasama niya. Maliwanag ba mga anak? Okay, so let's have the next one. Sa knock-knock natin kanina, kung saan sinabing mean, median, and mode. Tandaan ang mga symbols na nasa taas ng bawat salita. Sapagkat halip na gamitin natin ang salitang mean, ang gagamitin natin ay etong symbol na to. Halip na median, etong symbol na to ang gagamitin natin. For mode, syempre, eto. So, for mean, we have X bar. For median, we have X tilted. For mode, we have X caret. So, those are the measures of central tendency. Central tendency is defined as the statistical measure that identifies a single value as representative of entire distribution. It aims to provide an accurate description of an entire data. It is a single value that is most typical or representative of the collected data. Statistics. It is collecting and analyzing numerical data in large quantities, especially for the purpose of inferring proportion in a pool from those in a representative sample. For mean, the symbol to be used is X bar. Again, for mean, X bar. It is the most used measures of central tendency. The formula to be used is mean is equal to summation of X over N. Remember, average is another term for mean. Again, average is another term for mean. Median, which is denoted as X tilted. So this is the middle score of the given set of data. Remember, arrange the given set of data in ascending or descending order. Then find the middle score. If the number of the given set of data is even, add the two middle score, then divide it by 2. Going back on the previous example wherein we use this problem, we need to determine the middle and the scores that appear most. Upon finding the middle, we arrange the given set of data into ascending order. Then after arranging it, we will count it, or we can use n divide it into 2. If n is odd, after divide it into 2, we will round up, and that is our middle. But if it's even, we will find after dividing it into 2, we will have the next number. So 2 middle numbers will be added and then divided into 2. But in this case, since our given set of data is 7, therefore 7 divided into 2 will give us 3.5. Rounding up, we will be having, yes, that is the fourth score. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is our median. Okay lang na wag tayong gumamit ng n over 2. Yun ay kung kakaunti yung binigay sa ating set of data. Pwede tayong magbilang from left to right or right to left kung kakaunti. Pero kung madami na tong given set of data, napaka-inappropriate na ganun yung gagawin natin at saka matatagalan tayo kung ganun ang way natin in terms of finding median. Why not to use the formula n over 2? So, let's have now scores that appeared most. It's obvious that among all the given set of data, the number that appeared most is 13. Remember, if there is the 211, 212, 213, 217, 219, and 220, ibig sabihin, there is no such score that appeared most. Kasi pag sinabing most, higit. Ngayon, dun sa sinabi kanina na 211, 212, pare-parehas yung bilang niya. Kaya, there is no such score that appeared most. But in this case, since 13 lang yung merong dalawang beses na lumabas in a given set of data, kaya 13 yung score that appeared most natin. On a day in December, the temperatures for the 7 places around the world are as follows. So we have negative 21 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Celsius, negative 12 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, negative 17 degrees Celsius, negative 6 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees Celsius. Find median. So, para mahanap natin yung median, we again arrange it into, yes. So, for today, I'm gonna show you na parehas lamang naman talaga kung gagamitin natin ang ascending or descending. But, looking on the given set of data, ano ba yung number na pinakamababa natin? Yes, ang pinakamababa natin sa lahat ay negative 21 degrees Celsius. Followed by, yes, we have negative 17 degrees Celsius. Remember, pagtaas ng number at may negative siya, ibig sabihin pagbaba ng value niya. Kaya dito, nauuna yung 21 kesa sa 17 kasi negative to eh. Kaya mas nauuna siya or mas mababa siya kesa sa 17 degrees Celsius or negative 17 degrees Celsius. And then after nating mailagay yung negative temperature, doon na tayo pupunta sa positive temperatures. So yan is in terms of ascending order. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman ng middle? So we need to count how many temperatures do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mga anak, kahit huwag na natin itong bilangin. Bakit? Kasi it's mentioned here that we have 7 places. So, yung 7 places na yun, ito yung temperature na meron sila. Ngayon, 7 divided into 2, we will be having, yes, we will be having 3.5. If we're going to round it up, yes, it will become 4. So, we have the 4th place. So that is our median. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning to say, our median is 6 degrees Celsius. Now, baliktarin naman natin, mag-umpisa naman tayo dun sa pinakamataas, papunta dun sa pinakamababa. Ngayon, ang pinakamataas natin, syempre, ay 20 degrees Celsius. Babaliktarin lamang natin tong ascending order. Kasi the opposite or the antonyms of ascending is descending. So you will be having now 20 degrees Celsius up to 21 degrees Celsius. So, 7 pa rin naman yung given set of data natin. If we're going to divide it into 2, it is equal to 3.5. So, we have the 4th place. So, the 4th place here is, let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Naibaba? Hindi. Kasi nga, maalinman sa ascending order or descending order, parehas pa rin yung magiging gitna nila. Given that the scores of the students in statistics quiz are 9, 7, 3, 4, 7, 5, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 2. Find the measures of central tendency. Mga anak, dito, hindi na inisa-isa kung ano ba yung measures of central tendency. But always remember, in terms of measures of central tendency, we have 3 M's and 1 R. What are those 3 M's? Right. Those are mean, median, and mode. But we still have the missing one. That is what we call, or the starting letter is R. What do you think is that? That is not Rina. Yes, that is range. When we say range, that is the difference between the highest and lowest. So let us first find mean. So it says that the equation for finding mean is we have x or mean is equal to summation of x over n. Ma'am, saan po nanggaling itong 11? When we say n, that is the number of elements. So let us count how many elements do we have in the given set of, in the given data. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, that's why we have here 11. That is the number of your elements on the given set of data. Erase ko na itong mga anak ko. Ma'am, bakit po ito hindi nyo na po pinagsusunod-sunod? Yes, hindi na kailangan natin pagsunod-sunodin in terms of mean. Hindi mahalaga ni arrange mo. What important is for you to find the summation or the sum or the total of those elements that we have in the given set of data. So if we're going to add 9 to 2, then we will divide it into 11. If we already find the total of this, we will divide it into 11. And then we will be having now 5.54. Ngayon mga anak, narinig nyo na ba na may score na 5.54? Yes, hindi. Kaya this will give us approximately equal to, yes, that is approximately equal to 6. Now, let's have a what we call median. In terms of median, mga anak ko, dito na kailangan mo nang i-arrange natin from lowest to highest. Or, it could be lowest to highest. Parehas lang din yung kanyang kalalabasan. So, we have here 11. That is the total number of our elements. If we're going to divide it into 2, we will be having, yes, we will be having 5.5. But then again, there is no such place na 5.5 in the given sequence or order. So what are we going to do is just to round up 5.5 and it will give us, yes, it will give us 6. Therefore, our middle score or median here is 5. Let us count if from left to right, parehas lang yung bilang nila. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for your left side. And then let us see if we have 5 on our right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, tama na ang middle natin ay 5 kapag mano natin. Pero gaya nga ng sinabi ko sa inyo, okay lang kapag ganito ang given set of your data. Paano kapag you have a lot of elements? So, ibig sabihin, magbibilang ka from left to right and right to left. So, it's better for us to use the formula. But then again, remember that if Rn or your number of elements is odd, you need to round it up. After you round it up, that is your median. But in case of having an odd, even numbers of elements, all we have to do, kasi exact yun eh. Kasi even divided into 2, of course, that is exact. So, yung gagawin mo, for example, your answer is, for example, 10 divided into 2 will give us 5. So, exact siya. So, all you have to do is just to add the 5th and 6th place, then divide it into 2. That will be your median on that case. Is it clear? Okay, good. So, let's have now a what we call mode. So, when we say mode, mga nako, that is most frequent. Mas lumalabas. Or higit ang bilang niya kesa sa kanyang mga kasama. Ngayon, dito, mapapansin natin na higit ang 3, 4, 7, and 9 kesa doon sa 2, 5, and 8. Kasi 2, 5, and 8, once lang siyang lumabas. Okay? Now, let's have finding range. So, when we say range, that is the difference between the highest and lowest among the given elements. Which is the highest? Yes, that is 9. So let me have the second question. When we say difference, what is the operation to be used? Right, that is subtraction. So now, what is the lowest here? That is 2. 9 minus 2 will give us, yes, it will give us 7. Therefore, the range of the given set of data is 7. Are we good? Okay, let's have the second example. Our next example is to find the measure of central tendency of the following heights in centimeters of random sample of 10 students. So we have 165, 172, 170, 158, 145, 153, 163, 150, 148, and 158 centimeter. Arrange the student height into ascending order. Again, kasi nakalagay dito ay ascending order, that's why we start here 145 because that is the lowest. But if ang nakalagay dito mga anak ko, your task is in terms of descending order, of course, you will start on 172. Mga anak, nilagay ko lang dito na naka-arrange na siya, but then again, in terms of finding mean, no need to arrange it just to find the sum of the given elements and then divide it into number of elements. So after adding this, we will be having 1,158, 1,582. If we're going to divide into 210, will give us 158.2 centimeters. So this is our final answer. Ma'am, bakit po may point 2 na to? Of course, may point 2 na to at no need to approximately equal to 158 natin. Kasi in terms of height naman mga nako, walang eksaktuhan. Magkakaroon man ng eksaktuhan, hindi lahat talaga magiging sakto. Kasi height ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Okay? So let's have now Amy John. So we already arranged this. So as what we see here, the number of elements is even. So even means to say that if we're going to divide 10 into 2 will give us the exact value, which is the fifth. So we will add the sixth position into fifth, and then after that, divide it into 2. But as what we see here, we have 2 middle scores. Kasi nga, even to eh. Kaya 2 ang ating middle scores. And then, eto, pinakamadali sa lahat. Kapag nakita na nating magkaparehas yung 2 middle scores, no need to divide into 2. Automatic yan na agad yung sagot natin. Kailangan lamang nating i-divide siya sa 2 kapag magkaiba to. Pero since magkaparehas to, no need. Okay? Maliwanag ba? Good ba tayo dyan, mga anak ko? Alright, so let's have now mode. In terms of mode naman, mga anak ko, most frequent at makikita natin dito of obvious naman na ang may pinakamarami or most frequent element is 158 centimeter. Mga anak ko, do not forget to write the units. Since we're pertaining here centimeter, that's why we have here centimeter. Yung kanina kasi scores. Kaya no need to put scores na. Maliwanag ba mga anak? Ano pa kaya yung kulang natin? Yes, kulang pa tayo ng range kasi tapos na tayo dun sa 3Ms eh. We need have now 1 hour. So, we need to find range. Ang pinakamataas dito is 172. If we're going to find the difference of that into 145, we will be having 27. So, that is the difference between the highest height or the tallest and the shortest. So, that is the difference. So, are we good with that? Mga anak ko, do not forget to answer learning task 1 and output number 4.3. So, 4.3 na tayo mga anak ko. So, inaasahan na meron na kayong natapos na output. Yung mga na-checkan ko na, ay ipababalik ko na or pinabalik ko na sa inyong mga kaklase. So, sana ay matapos natin lahat ng mga outputs na pinapagawa sa atin. I will send the picture of learning task 1 and output number 4.3. So, that will be all. Sana may natutunan ng lahat. God bless you.